What's wrong?
Oh, everything, Miles. Finals are coming. Everyone's cracking under pressure. It's getting hotter outside. My period is 3 days and 5 hours late. I don't look good in shorts. And Mitski isn't coming to Culture Shop.
Yeah, but she came 2 years ago, though.
No!
Okay, well, I'm sorry you're having such a hard time, but I think that the weather's nice, like...
And on top of everything else, it's taxes day.
I don't know anything about taxes. My mom does that for me.
Yeah, and with what, huh? Turbo tax? Yeah, good luck on fucking that, buddy boy. Ring, who's that? It's the IRS on the phone, wondering why your dependents on your W-2 JPEGs are crumpled.
The IRS doesn't call you. If they do, that's a scam.
Yeah, well then how did they know my name? Anyway, they asked me my social security number, but I lost my card a long time ago and had my identity stolen like multiple times. I didn't want to tell them and go to jail. So I said, is my credit card number fine? And they said yes, so I gave it to them to enter a chance to win a free Build-A-Bear.
Sarah, no!
Sarah, yes! And it's such a hassle when you lose your identity because when you get it stolen, because then you gotta buy all new clothes.
I don't think that's true.
Yes, it is! What if I run into the new me at the party and we're wearing the same thing? That's awkward.
Sarah, they don't clone you.
Then what is Jordan Peele's documentary Us about?
Moving on.
Anyway, now for our newest segment of our show titled Weekend Update, because we aren't that original. Here is Soren.
So Soren, give us the update.
I did drugs with friends.
But we wanted an update on things happening in the world or even locally on campus, not really an update on your personal life.
Oh, wasn't really prepared for that, so.
Terminal velocity is the velocity at which you die.
Okay.
No, it's the fastest you're capable of going.
I know what terminal velocity is.
I'm glad someone does.
So, okay.
I don't have the manly arms.
In the event that you wake up and don't feel absolute dread from morning till dusk till dawn, what keeps you going?
Nothing much. Sorry.
What happens when you die?
When you die?
Yeah.
You go to fucking hell because we're all gay.
You know, either we literally cease to exist. You might as well be a doorknob. You have zero cognition. You have zero
At least you got some
feeling.
utility.
You might have some utility. You know, if you're lucky.
You have
If
utility,
you're not, you know, you're in the ground. Literally, you're dirt.
Okay. My first question for you is, what was your one true purpose on Earth?
To be fucking gay and chaotic, I guess.
In the event that you do live and die holding hands with Josh Groban, how would you guys like to commemorate your death? Do you want a funeral, Vikings funeral, cremation?
So you know the song You Raise Me Up by Josh Groban?
Pick me up before you go. Just got bo-ba-doo-ba-bo-de-do-do.
Yes, that one.
Do you want to be buried, cremated, a Viking funeral? What other ones we got? Other?
I want to be shot into space.
So, do you have any favorite shapes?
Triangles.
Why?
Because they're sharp. Cut a bitch.
Yeah. What's your favorite shape?
Nah, the circle. I'm a drummer, man. The circle, man. You hit in the middle of the circle. Yeah, you gotta hit that.
Yeah. Do you have a favorite shape?
Favorite shape? These dummy thick cheeks.
It's like Alvin and the Chipmunks up in here.
No, it is not. What the fuck? I'm in Devore. I'm not a fucking furry. Where the fuck? I am not a fucking furry.
Do you guys like turkey meatballs?
I do.
Yeah.
Those are delicious.
Favorite kind of meatball?
No.
Do you let fear hold you down or embolden you?
Hold me down, absolutely. If there's a spider in the room, the spider now owns that room.
Really?
Yes, absolutely. Spider owns that room until it's dead and out of there.
Charlotte even?
Wait, hold on. I can do a split. Like, I swear.
You're wearing fishnets and you're on concrete.
I love you.
What do you think happened before you were born?
I'm assuming my parents fucked.
Yeah,
Here's hoping.
probably. I agree with that.
You know what I hated? An octagon.
Fucking octagon.
Now, in middle school, yo, doing the area of an octagon, you'll be on a test, find the area of a circle. All right, cool.
Okay.
Left times width.
Yeah.
Find the angle of a square. Half base times height. That's cool.
Yeah.
Who the fuck trying to find the angle of an octagon?
No one.
No one. Kidding me?
Any favorite sounds?
Symbols, birds.
Clong. Tweet tweet.
That's exactly what I'm saying. Clong, tweet, tweet.
Any favorite sounds? The ocean or the sky?
Screaming.
Favorite shape?
Rhombus.
Different. Rhombus.
Why did Britney shave her head in 2007?
Because she had a baby.
She was stressed.
Was that after she had a baby already?
There's pictures of bald Britney with baby.
I have a theory that Britney Spears is actually genderqueer.
Yeah, I have a prediction that Britney Spears is my baby mommy.
We have two options. We are either so human that we are so stupid we cannot possibly fathom that the unexplainable could be explained by science 200 years in the future because we are where we are right now, or there is a higher power and we're all just being doomed.
You got any more questions?
Welcome back, everybody, and also please welcome Trevor Vaughn from Musical Theater Club. So, what is your authority in Musical Theater Club?
I am one of 5 admins right now, but I think my official title is the public relations representative. So anything like Facebook events, it's really hard to do those, so they had me do that. Yeah, just basically anything like that. I'd hang up posters when we start getting productions rolling, stuff like that. Yeah.
Cool. So what exactly does a musical theater club do? Do you just put up productions?
Yeah, so we're actually a brand new club. We actually have yet to be PSGA recognized.
This is a little scandalous.
Yeah, I know, right? Apparently they're not accepting club submissions for the semester, so we'll be officially recognized next semester. But yeah, we all met in the class last semester and we said like, hey, like we all kind of like musical theater. There's not a lot of musical theater on campus, so why don't we put it on campus? We heard there used to be a club here, and then we asked about it. It was kind of like Fight Club.
People in the audience have opinions about the past musical theater club.
One mention. Wow. Now I'm intrigued.
It's like fucking giggles
going
on.
That's literally that's like when we asked about it. That's what happened. Right?
Yeah.
Wouldn't you?
Musical theater students who would.
Yeah.
So, do you have any events coming up?
Yeah, so our first event, like official event for the whole club, we're doing a cabaret in 2 weeks on May the 4th. Happy Star Wars Day.
Is it Star Wars themed?
I really wish. There's not enough Star Wars musicals out there. I don't think there's.
I think there's just enough. And if it's 0, my answer remains.
But yeah, so we're holding auditions this week for a cabaret going up May the 4th. It'll be like it's like a kickoff for summer, but also for the club. So yeah, we're hoping a lot of people will come out and audition for it, so we can get ourselves going.
And for someone like me who forgets words, what is a cabaret?
A cabaret. So it's not the actual musical cabaret. It's basically you could have a cabaret of scenes, you could have a cabaret of dance, but there's a cabaret of different songs from musical theater. So basically, we'll have a lineup of different singers, performers who want to sing a certain song that they just love so much. And yeah, so you'll have a bunch of people coming out and sing songs consecutively within the MC hosting. Something like that.
Nice. When are you holding auditions for that?
Auditions will be.
May the 4th.
That was the show.
What? No!
Sorry. Auditions are this week, Wednesday and Thursday, 8 to 10 in the music building.
Nice.
Cool. Either if you want to sing some songs in a theatrical way. And when do you guys meet?
So we meet sporadically, sometimes on Wednesdays, sometimes on Thursdays. It's difficult to have meetings because right now we're in the early stages of the club.
And also you're illegal, according to the ESPN.
We prefer the term unofficial. It's kind of difficult to have club meetings since we're in the early stages, so a lot of it's just kind of like, hey everybody, what's your favorite musical? Because we don't have shows going on.
What is your favorite musical?
I guess Fiddler on the Roof.
Okay.
And answer it only. Happy Passover this weekend, everybody. Answer only. My parents happy.
Sarah, what's your favorite play?
It's a toss-up between Shrek and Cats.
Did you see Shrek? Or wait,
I've
musical.
seen neither.
Mine is The Wiz. We'll be right back.
Let's say that's the noblest monument of capitalism. It's the finest thing capitalism has ever built. So you're going to end up, when you look at the New York skyline 5 years from now, you won't see that incredible skyline that everybody's seen in the movies for years. See, I'll go this far. I think anything that shatters mood, generally speaking, is working for the devil.
Give me all the love I need. At least my new crush gonna get me away for free. I waited for a G, I waited out so we can give me sloppy tea and a gold chain, Mr. T. With some rap, call me Rocky. Where you out, wanna get you on your knees. Let me hear my name, hear you begging for it, please. Words don't lie, it don't mean nothing in my sleep. I be dreaming till I get the pins all in my feet. Dreaming of Vulcan and trigonometry. Dreaming hard, come to just be me. Thinking about what's beyond our reality. There's a scene, maybe you and me can kick it and flip it. Thought we were skateboarding with me. Barely wake up, look around and there's just me. Oh, this one right here, give me all the love I need. Oh, this one right here, give me all the love I need. Oh, this one right here, give me all the love I need. This one right here, give me all the love I need. Oh, blue, black, pink, white, and burgundy. Need for speed up, just to rise across from overseas. This one right here, give me all the love I need. This one right here, give me all the love I need. This one right here, give me all the love I need. Wake up from a slumber, realize that I ain't shit. I'm frightened of the world that I currently be. I'm frightened of the end, MJ say that this is it. I'm scared you won't accept me for the fact that I am me. I'm scared so ignorant is gonna call me a faggot. And I ain't gonna fight it because ignorance ain't bliss. And I am not the type of kid to put up with the shit. My guns are blazing, my face is a shaving up. The ocean wave and push me out to put me in. I'm rocking, I'm rolling my money, I fold it, I keep it in my inventory till it fills. I spend it on wishes, I blame it on bitches, I blame it on bitches, I spend it on a blue box, boom box, my fingertips that wanna spend my wishes earlier, yeah. What's a worm to an early bird? This one right here, give me all the love I need. This one right here, give me all the love I need. This one right here, give me all the love I need. This one right here, give me all the love I need. Blue, black, pink, white, neon, burgundy. I got all these colors, but I'm here, all I need. This one right here, give me all the love I need. 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 Oh, my right hand. Oh, my go-to. Right hand.
I just finished making bacon for the day.
Oh, that sounds delicious. I always want to know if D-Hall makes its bacon.
It's fairly simple. At the end of each week, we ask every Wendy's in the area for all the bacon they've accidentally dropped on the floor. Then I take that fuzzy little meat and boil it to get all the germs out, and then we smoke an entire pack of cigarettes to give it back its meaty flavor.
Wait, do you smoke a pack a day?
Oh gosh, no, I smoke 20.
That's insane.
It's insanely cool.
Okay, so wait, what else do you do?
I'm in charge of Chartwell's quality deterrence, so I go around making sure none of the food at D-Hall looks too good.
I'm sorry, I don't think that's what quality assurance is.
No, quality deterrence, you canker sore. I make sure all that food sucks a little. That way, students aren't getting too much and getting their money's worth.
So what does that entail?
I'll tell you, you flip-flop. If something looks perfectly cooked, I'll put it back in the oven. If the eggs are a good consistency, I'll dump some water on them. If the salad looks fresh, I'll dump some hairy raisins on them. Today, for instance, I went around and torched all the fruit so it was just slightly burnt.
So you just make sure all the food is bad?
Miles, what I do is art. Food has to be bad enough where no one would want seconds, but look good enough so they get a spoonful on their plate and then hate themselves.
Why would you do that?
Because no one deserves to have a good relationship with food. At least that's what Chartwell's motto is.
That seems really harmful.
I also plan all of D-Hall's events. Like the Hawaiian luau, we put leis on and then I just slap pineapples on everything.
I guess that's kind of fun.
But only kinda. Or try our trivia night. Answer easy to answer pop culture questions that remind you of the triviality of your life while poorly paid adult dining hall workers award you with Target gift cards.
God, that feels like what hell sounds like.
Now you're getting it! I also invented Pancake Madness. What better way to start off finals week than to watch a bunch of drunk freshmen grind up on each other in a well-lit room while your college writing professor feeds you hard, cold, chunky pancakes.
I hate Pancake Madness.
As you should. The dessert table looks beautiful, but every donut is 1,000,000 years old. And maybe you'll get a t-shirt, but if you do, it'll be a XXL with a Doctor Who pun on the back.
Oh God, remember when the pancakes were Hamilton themed?
Yes, that's it. Submit to the Dark Lord.
Wait, what?
I'm an artist of anguish, a master of misery, a savant of suffering.
Why do you enjoy causing such pain, Dee?
Because I had a traumatic childhood, and now all who wronged me must then remind me of the ones who wronged me.
That's valid.
Dee from D-Hall.
Boo, Scooby-Doo-Dee-Dee. I applied for the jazz vocal program with that one. They told me that I could just scat over the karaoke track to Fix You by Coldplay. So I chose screenwriting. I'm wearing yellow today. Thank you. This is the first yellow item I've ever bought because I hate yellow. And so I thought I should keep wearing yellow until I like it. My mom says I'm spirited that way. I love yellow. I didn't come up with a lot of things to say because I just got told I was doing this 3 hours ago. You guys like BDSM? I'm thinking about it, like not in a weird way, just sexually. I feel like there's like a lot of basic concepts about it that I just don't understand. Like, I feel like if somebody were to like, I don't know, my concept of BDSM is like, I'm gonna tie you up and we're gonna watch March of the Penguins 3-hour extended edition. You're gonna cry. Tell me about your childhood. Like, it's like basic shit that's just not comprehending. Like, I don't know. I watched 50 Shades of Grey. I don't know, how did you guys? just basic. How did you guys feel about it? Yeah. Okay. That was pretty lukewarm. I was expecting like a. I I felt that way about it. It was pretty fucking weird. Dakota Johnson, it was like the entire movie was just Dakota Johnson just going, oh my god, he got me a laptop. And then her friend being like, a laptop. He has so many gray shirts. I've only seen 50 Shades Freed. I haven't seen the first one. And then they already have kids. So the BDSM is like, let's just do it and go to sleep. 50 Shades of Grey. What else do I have to talk about? I don't know. What topics?
Roast stuff.
Roast stuff? I don't have anything to roast. Man, what's your topic, bitch? All right, somebody raise their hand. You? No, I'm gonna cry if I start roasting you. I don't know, man. I can't be that mean to people. Actually, no, I'm not gonna give myself that title. I feel like I could definitely be mean to someone. I'll like go home and like my mom will call and be like, shut the fuck up, mom. I could definitely be mean to somebody. I just feel like crippling guilt about it later on. Like the other day, I just went to sleep feeling guilty, and I think it was because something bad happened to a character in like a movie I was watching, and I was like, this is why I'm going to hell. This is it. Speaking of hell, I read a lot about demonology. Do you guys read a lot about demonology? I get to the weird parts of the internet, like the weird ones. Like I once found a website. I once found a website that was I think it might have been a group of people. It was like people who have apparently come in contact with like Lucifer, Astaroth, like all the boys, and like and like the lady was using like fanfic rhetoric when like writing about them. Like she was like, Lucifer took my hand and he was wearing a linen blouse that I assumed to be from Eileen Fisher. And he took my hand and he guided me down a dark path, and he was like, you're really hot, do you want to go to a concert? And I was like, oh my god, Lucifer. It was a weird website, you guys should look it up. Yeah, that one was weird. And then another time, I once found this website that hadn't been updated since 1997, and I still emailed everyone on that list because it was for a research project for school. And one of them was a group of it was a group that was for gay male witches. So I was like, and they were basically like, hey, like we're just gonna, get together. Sex is totally optional, but sex. And I was like, yes. And that was that website. That was a good one. I liked that website. None of them emailed me back though. Speaking of not emailing me back, this is just a long trail. 23andMe. You can find your relatives now. None of those fuckers emailed me back. I hit up every single one of you, and all of them are now pretending they're not related to me. I have evidence now, so kind of have to email me back, because I'm expecting money from all of you. Is that about time? That's great. All right, bye.